The movie version of Swallowed Star, Final Battle on the Primordial Star, has finally unveiled its long-awaited PV, instantly igniting excitement among fans who have followed Luo Feng's legendary journey across the vast universe. For years, Swallowed Star has been beloved for its immense worldview, breathtaking battles, and the emotional perseverance of its characters. Now, with this movie trailer, the flames of anticipation are burning higher than ever. Will Luo Feng, the man who rose from Earth, now standing as the Lord of the Universe, finally unleash his full killing mode on the deadly battleground of the Primordial Star? The PV begins with a chilling yet poetic line. Look, the Primordial Star spins. Billions of treasures glitter, the blood of billions of skeletons flowing. With just one sentence, the atmosphere becomes heavy and ominous. Primordial Star, a land of both opportunity and terror, gleams with endless treasures waiting to be claimed. Yet beneath its brilliance lies the silent testimony of countless fallen warriors. Every stone, every grain of dust, has been dyed with the blood of strong men who once challenged fate and failed. It is a land where glory and death coexist, and only those with unmatched will can hope to leave alive. And it is upon this land that Luo Feng now descends. The PV showcases him in his peak form, the Lord of the Universe, a title that represents standing at the forefront of all existence. To become the Lord of the Universe is already the dream of countless beings across the cosmos. Yet Luo Feng's journey was unlike any other. He did not inherit power, nor did he come from a clan of unrivaled strength. Instead, he was a child of Earth, an insignificant planet in the eyes of the cosmos. Yet he forged his way to the peak step by step, drenched in blood, sweat, and sacrifice. In the PV, Luo Feng's declaration shakes the universe itself. My way is to fight my way out of blood. I have a sword that can cut the universe. These words are not empty arrogance, but the crystallization of his will. From the moment he chose to walk the path of cultivation, Luo Feng knew that there was no retreat. He fought for his family, for his race, and for the belief that humanity, small and seemingly fragile, could one day stand proudly before all races. Now, as he treads across Primordial Star, this belief burns stronger than ever. The trailer intensifies with the sudden appearance of a mysterious master. This figure, shrouded in power, watches Luo Feng and sneers. How could such a monster have emerged from the human race? How interesting! A mere lord of the universe, yet his will can withstand my illusory world? This statement alone is enough to send shockwaves across the fandom. For even among the lords of the universe, there are vast differences in strength. Most would collapse before such an illusory world, yet Luo Feng stands firm. His willpower, tempered by countless life and death battles, has reached a level that defies imagination. This raises the question, how did Luo Feng cultivate such indomitable will? Perhaps it was his humble beginnings, the desperate battles on Earth, the grief of separation, and the endless trials he faced along his journey. Perhaps it was the burden he carried, the weight of humanity's survival on his shoulders. Or perhaps it is simply who Luo Feng is, a man destined to carve his path through an unforgiving universe. Whatever the reason, his mental strength has now become his sharpest weapon, allowing him to face enemies that others would consider impossible. Then comes Luo Feng's chilling proclamation, "I'll use you, ignorant aliens, to establish my authority." This single sentence carries both disdain and absolute confidence. The PV hints at the battles awaiting him, wars against alien overlords, cosmic predators, and ancient beings who have long made Primordial Star their hunting ground. These are opponents steeped in blood, veterans who have slain countless rivals to stand where they are. Yet Luo Feng does not flinch. Instead, he sees them as stepping stones, enemies who will witness firsthand the terrifying might of humanity. In this context, the name King of Knife River once again resounds. The PV emphasizes his swordsmanship, deadly, majestic, and unrivaled. One voice declares, with one strike of his sword, the blade's light condenses into a river, lingering for a long time. I think we should call him the King of the River of Blades. This is not mere praise, but a recognition that his sword is not just a weapon, but a force of nature. Every swing unleashes a torrent of destructive beauty. Every slash cuts not only flesh, but destiny itself. One can easily imagine how the movie will portray this. When Luo Feng raises his blade, the galaxy itself will seem to hold its breath. When his sword cuts through the void, the light will weave rivers of destruction across the battlefield. His enemies, no matter how strong, will find themselves engulfed in an endless river of blades, unable to escape, unable to resist. This visual, combined with his unmatched will, cements Luo Feng as a warrior who commands both awe and terror. Beyond Luo Feng himself, the PV reveals glimpses of the battlefield. Primordial Star stretches endlessly, a realm of dazzling beauty and lurking horror. Vast mountains glitter with the light of buried treasures, while abysses echo with the roars of ancient beasts. Storms of energy sweep across the land, tearing apart careless intruders. And amidst this chaos, warriors from countless races clash, their powers shaking the very laws of the universe. Yet it is Luo Feng who stands at the center of this storm, his presence unshakable, his determination unbreakable. The battles teased in the PV are nothing short of breathtaking. Sword light clashes with beams of cosmic energy, explosions ripple across space, and titanic figures fall beneath Luo Feng's relentless assault. Every strike he delivers is a statement that humanity once overlooked now rises with unmatched ferocity. His path is not merely about survival, it is about dominance. And on Primordial Star, he will etch the name Knife River King deeper into the annals of the universe. From a production standpoint, Swallowed Star. Final Battle on Primordial Star promises the same high standards fans have come to expect. The landscapes are meticulously crafted, the colors rich and vibrant, the action sequences fluid and awe-inspiring. Every frame breathes life into the grand universe that has captivated readers and viewers for years. But beyond the visuals, it is Luo Feng's spirit, his burning will, his cutting blade, his unwavering heart, that will make this movie unforgettable. The PV has achieved its purpose perfectly. It does not simply show us battles, it makes us feel the weight of the coming war. It does not simply present Luo Feng, it reminds us of his entire journey, from a youth on Earth to the ruler of the cosmos. It builds anticipation not just for spectacle, but for the emotional catharsis of seeing Luo Feng stand tall against impossible odds. So when the movie finally releases, the question is no longer whether Luo Feng will fight, but how far he will go. Will he truly enter his killing mode? Will he crush the arrogance of the alien races? And will his sword, the River of Blades, carve a legend that even the ancient beings of the universe cannot ignore? For now, the PV leaves us breathless, waiting, and ready. Luo Feng's story continues, and on the Primordial Star, the universe will once again tremble before the rise of humanity. That is the glory of Swallowed Star. That is the destiny of Luo Feng. And that brings us to the end of today's deep dive into the PV of Swallowed Star. Final battle on Primordial Star. From the ominous beauty of Primordial Star to the shocking dominance of Luo Feng as the Lord of the Universe, this trailer has already set the stage for what promises to be one of the most breathtaking battles in the entire series. Luo Feng's journey has never been about luck. It has always been about perseverance, sacrifice, and an unshakable will. Now, with the River of Blades in his hand and the fate of humanity behind him, he stands ready to challenge the cosmos itself. The only question is, are his enemies truly prepared to face a warrior like him? If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to continue exploring the legends of Swallowed Star, make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Luo Feng will unleash his full killing mode on Primordial Star? Or is there still a greater challenge waiting for him beyond the horizon? Until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.